to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Week Ahead. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Sunday, July the 8th, 2012, 4:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in hot New York. Wow. But things are supposed to cool down a little bit. I think things might actually heat up this week, though, in the foreign exchange market. Absolutely. Big numbers out of China all week. With the big one on Thursday, GDP. Supposed to be 7.9% of the economist estimates. Remember, you can always contact me. Any questions you might have, email info@globalfxllc.com. Follow me on Facebook, Voice of Forex, my fan page. Follow me on YouTube, Voice of Forex. Subscribe to my videos. And, of course, Twitter, Voice of Forex, 2 F's and of. And if you haven't gotten an email, you don't know, I am offering a 6-month deal for only $500. That's an incredible discount. The year deal is going back up to $1,500. So this next 24 hours, you people have an opportunity to take advantage of that offer. I think the next 6 months are going to be tremendous in the markets, both the S&P, gold, the dollar, big. Fiscal cliff, election. People, I've got 20 years experience in the markets. If you're trading, you're not sure what's going on, how to interpret the news, what to do, you spend a couple of months, if you spend 6 months with me, I promise, I don't guarantee I'll make you money. I guarantee you will learn a lot. So again, if you're looking to try a 1-week free trial and then take advantage of that 6-month deal, I'm going to do that. And again, email me at info@globalfxllc.com. You're looking at the S&P 500 weekly chart. And as we see here, got a nice reversal candle. This is a classic shooting star, but we had one over here, didn't we? So certainly while this looks very bearish, and it does, nothing's to say we can't grind up and hit that channel line. We do have some numbers coming out again this week. They're going to be very important. Japanese, we're going to see if the Japanese decrease their stimulus, actually. They're thinking about winding some of it down. We get the BOJ tomorrow, I believe. Got some numbers, current account, machining orders. We got China CPI tonight. And we know CPI is collapsing around the globe. Australia, we get Australian unemployment numbers coming out. I believe that's Wednesday. We got Eurozone Economic Finance Minister meetings on Tuesday. We'll see if they can pull a rabbit out of the hat. I doubt it. And really no numbers out of the U.S. Until Wednesday, we get trade balance, wholesale inventories, we get a bond auction, and the Fed minutes. So really, Wednesday, the first real, from the U.S. standpoint, big numbers, big data, big bill. But in my opinion, again, it's all about China. You got to check with China first. Always. Right, Ronnie boy? You got to check with China. And I think that China, between CPI, trade balance coming out as well, we get industrial production also. Just a litany of data coming out of China. Even retail sales. But that GDP number comes out in the 7s. And I've heard rumors and read about rumors that it could come out in the 7s. Holy crap. Say bye-bye to the S&P. Dollar to the moon. But again, looking at this S&P chart, it looks gorgeous to the downside. It does. Obviously, Friday's number, disgusting once again. But I'll tell you, as much as I hate to say it, average work week going up, average monthly income going up. So those that do have jobs actually are working longer and getting paid more. And you got gas prices coming down. Let me tell you, you get a Romney victory, this market could explode. Or if Romney, appears like he's going to have a victory. One of the things I thought was very interesting in listening over the weekend, some of the news programs, did you know that Ronald Reagan and Jimmy Carter were neck and neck until the debate? until the last month, I believe, and Ronald Reagan took 44 states. Let us all pray and hope that that same outcome happens. Heaven help the United States of America if Barack Hussein Obama is reelected. It will be a freaking nightmare for the markets. Absolutely. I don't necessarily love Mitt Romney. I'm curious to see who he chooses as his VP, but he's certainly better. And, listen, the guy did, as much as they want to say, Bain Capital, come on. This government needs someone like that's from Bain Capital that can come in and streamline the government, get things more productive in the government, get more bang for a buck. The waste and disgustingness of the bloat of the federal government is crazy. $1.6 trillion in debt, going more in debt this year. And you know what he did with the Olympics? He just has the worst personality. I like his wife's personality a lot better. Anyway, again, it's a big week. I do right now, again, the euro gapping down a little bit, but amazing given the market action. The S&P did rally into the close on Friday, short covering. I don't know why. No real major news over the weekend. Monty was speaking out of Italy, but really nothing major. Again, in my opinion, Greece needs to go. Greece needs to go or Germany needs to go. One or the other in the Eurozone. And again, we look at this S&P chart. It doesn't look very good, but we could have another situation where it's down and then up. What if I'm wrong about China GDP? What if it comes out at 8%? That'd be very good. Not that you can really believe the China Government Statistics Bureau, but still, that'd be a big positive. But again, looking at this S&P chart, it looks like a dead short. I'm a little nervous it has to hit that channel line. A little bit nervous. But at the end, this is, to me, if we can fail here, I could see a move. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Absolutely. And I'll tell you, if you measure this move, too, from the low to the high and swing it down, certainly in this 1150, 1200 zone. And, the big collapses come in the end of July and August. The heat, baby. New York City had 16 homicides in the last 5 days. That was like a record. I'm telling you, the heat. Was that Kathleen Turner movie? It was a great movie. But John, I'm not even going to go there. But in going to dollar index chart, weekly chart, looks gorgeous. Look at that. I'll tell you, the S&P needs to play a little catch-up because this dollar index heading up, making new multi-year highs here, right? But the S&P is holding up very well. So, again, this is mostly because of the euro. If you take a look at the Aussie dollar chart, that is tracking a lot more. We get an unemployment number out of Australia. Remember last month's number out of Aussie was tremendous. And this dollar index is going higher. Now, could it reverse? Absolutely. But does it look like we're going higher? Hell yeah. Another penny and a half. Easy. We got a big downtrend channel line here. Multiple channel lines, obviously, but it's a major spot. And if we could break out from here, can you say Momo? And we're right there. Right there. Huge. But I think that we take that out, and you could draw other channel lines, one from here, extend it over. And that's where we get that 85 zone. Easy, if not 87. So again, should we continue to break out here, this could get ugly. And with the way the euro closed at a new multi-year low, this is not very pretty. And again, the euro gapping down a little bit. I see no reason why, there's air. I see no reason why this euro does not head towards the 120 level. It should be easy, like taking candy from a baby. And we do have a little channel line support here. Right, that 120 level. I think it's going to gravitate towards that for sure. Could we reverse at the end of the week? Absolutely. But I think the beginning of this week, we're looking at dollar strong. I'm looking at S&P week, and again, maybe the same thing like last week happens. But again, big numbers, not necessarily from the United States. Yes, we get trade balance on Friday. I'm sorry, PPI, Michigan sentiment on Friday. But again, we know, especially with oil, now food prices happen to be exploding because of the heat. Corn, right, 9-month high, 9-year high. I mean, something crazy. But how about those fructose people? They're not happy. Sugar soda going up big. Coca-Cola in trouble. But anyway, looking at this again, this chart on the euro dollar, it looks terrible. Should be an easy short. And there's a lot of other shorts out there, in my opinion, that should be easy. And the only way I'll be wrong is if the S&P somehow explodes. I mean, you look at this Australian dollar, I freaking love it. Short. Gorgeous bounce for the last, couple weeks. Bounced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, and now finally reversal. Now, could we get up here? I guess so. That would obviously have to mean an S&P rally, which I don't see happening. But again, that same channel line we saw in the S&P at 1395-ish would probably get the Aussie maybe even up to here, 105, 106, maybe. We have a nice reversal candle. I love how they ripped it on Friday after, into the close. That was a joke. Freaking 40-pip move. It's not even gapping down that much with the euro gapping down. Euro sterling continues to go lower. Big lows in euro sterling here. I mean, it's just the euro. And once again, like I've said before, the Swiss franc, I'm such a bull on the Swiss franc, but as long as they keep this sucker pegged and the euro's collapsing, dollar Swiss has nowhere to go. The SNB might be pegging at 120, but what they're doing in a dollar sell-off is allowing the Swiss franc to fall dramatically against other currencies. Pound Swiss breaking out. I mean, look at this dollar Swiss. This will come back, people. This meltdown will come back, in my opinion. There will be a flight to quality. Safe haven flows. Get me out. In my opinion, Greece is gone. One or the other. If not if, when. And let me tell you something. You buy the euro on that. The euro goes, Greece goes from the Eurozone, buy the gap down. And if Greece goes, sell till 80. Oh, my goodness. Of Germany. I think that's the solution. Deutschmark should come back. 100%. But you look at this dollar Swiss, as long as euro Swiss is pegged, this thing with the dollar strengthening, especially against the euro, has no place to go but up. It has to. Remember, it's a formula. So, as macro as I am bullish on the Swiss as a safe haven play, you can't fight central banks. This dollar counter weekly chart, nice hammer. Do you get some numbers coming out of them as well? Wasn't too impressed with their jobs number. Wasn't so bad. But, again, nice hammer. Love this dollar Canada. Love to see gold continue to come in. Interesting. All the talk about QE and QE yet and the bad number, but gold reversed. Gold is very heavy. Gold just looks like it wants to go to this 1,500 level. And should we break 1,500, we go to 1,400. And again, sometimes when they sell everything, they sell everything. They sell Apple. They sell gold. They sell all the ones they have big profits in. And looking at this oil chart, reversed to the downside, but again, major maneuvers going on now. Syria and Iran are having joint exercises together. More talk out of Iran about shutting the Straits of Hormuz. This thing is going to blow up. Absolutely. The Middle East is going to blow up. No doubt. But again, you look at this euro. This euro sterling looks gorgeous. Look at this thing. Pull, flag, pull. Done. Toast. New 4-year low. It's 4 years. Going right here, baby. Easy. Big spot. That's a monster spot. This is a big breakout here. Look at that. I remember that too. But this euro sterling is toast. And again, that should mean cable's going to put up a fight. Even though I like cable short. Nice reversal closing below previous week low. I think we easily get down to 53 this week. Love sterling short. Any rally, again, your stop is 57, unfortunately, but, you know, any strength, you got to look to sell it in pound. Yen, look at that hanging man we said last week, right? Never took out the highs. Easy. A lot more to go. Just need dollar yen to cooperate. And I think that if you do get the BOJ to put on the brake, that's actually good for dollar yen on the downside. At least that's the way it's reacted. When they do print more money and they do another stimulus, dollar yen goes up. So looking at this dollar yen weekly chart, again, unless we take out 80.50, this thing looks good to the downside. And again, if the market's going to come in, and, you know, we're going to get like an Aussie yen I like short a lot. I mean, look at this thing. Nice big fat rally. Nice little reversal candle. Was up, then closed negative. Risk off. Sell. Again, all these other ones. But again, the euro going back to euro kiwi. I mean, look at this thing. Falling off a cliff. New. Like, I don't even know if this is valid here. But we are collapsing. I mean, again, I know a bunch of people getting killed in this thing, and it's not worth it. You got to wait for the markets to really collapse. And again, the one to buy is more pound Kiwi, pound Aussie, not the euro with euro sterling coming in. So, and that's a risk-off trade. Again, pound Kiwi, it's a risk-off trade. But this thing, you know, we've come in a long way here. Is it ready? I don't know. I'm nervous about triple bottom here. Pound Aussie also. But again, if the markets are going to come in, these things should go up. They've gotten very oversold. We got gold going down, oil going down, the S&P's going down. These things are set up nicely for the downside, especially with euro sterling getting whacked. So we look at this Kiwi, nice reversal there too. No real news out of New Zealand this week. Lots of earthquakes happening around there. Hope all you folks are doing well. Hugh, hopefully you're hanging in there. Everyone's safe. Got business confidence coming out on Tuesday. And that's pretty much it. Pretty sure. It's all about China. China. Yes, we do get inflation numbers on Wednesday, or Thursday in Australia, Asia time. Unemployment, again, 0.3 thousand only. Unemployment rate is supposed to uptick to 5.2. Remember, Australia had 38,000 jobs. That was a huge number. So you get any negative number, oh boy, say bye-bye. So again, this Kiwi, very overbought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row. It's ready. I'm nervous about filling in this gap. I'm nervous about this channel line. But again, if we do get up, I hope we rally in the beginning of the week. I hope they get this sucker up. And then Thursday, China, GDP, disaster. I am looking for a 7% number. I've heard rumors of 6.5. Oh, baby. Can you imagine? Oh, my. Wow. That would be something. So, again, the yens all look good to me. This pound Swiss, I lost some money in it. It's gone. This looks gorgeous. Cannot fight this. You can't fight the S&B. The only way is if this peg breaks on Euro Swiss. And they're not. They're spending tens of billions, if not hundreds of billions of dollars to support this freaking thing. It's a bloody joke. You can't fight it, though. So, again, I think that no matter what, the S&P is going to be down this week. Unless they pull a rabbit out of the hat, unless I'm wrong about China GDP. That's the only way. And industrial production. If those numbers come out better than estimates, all bets are off. That would be good. And obviously the Fed minutes will be important also. Any talk of QE. I just think this QE3, when it happens, is not going to be this. I think we might rally into QE3, and it's a sell on the news event. I mean, at some point, rates going more low from these levels make really not much of an economic impact. You know, if there was a way the banks were going to lend more money to people with low credit, that's another story. Small business, that's another story, but you don't see that. It's a joke. Let's just keep giving more money away. It just goes and it's gone. and we just goes right on the credit card, keeps on piling up. It's a freaking joke. All right. And again, this S&P chart to me looks like a gorgeous shooting star. We did rally nicely off the lows from Friday, but again, I don't see us breaking through this channel line. No way. I mean, obviously that would be almost 35 handles in the S&P. So there would have to be some sort of big bazooka that came out in the beginning of the week, maybe, again, the minutes. Who knows? But I just think that you have to sell any strength. I think this market's way overbought. And it's time to back the truck up because these charts are overbought. They look gorgeous. Again, that Aussie, the Kiwi, Loonie, commodity currencies look freaking gorgeous. And even cable will come in, but look to sell strength in cable because Euro Sterling is in a bloody free fall. Info@globalfxllc.com. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night and week. Remember, tomorrow, every day, 4 p.m. Eastern, recap. Bye-bye.